Alright, so for me, the prompt was, what is your biggest pet peeve? Okay, so uh, one of them is like not, I could think of two of them. One of them is not that bad. One of them is like, I hate the feel of coin wrappers, right? It's like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it before, but it's kind of like papery feeling. And it's like the brown colored ones. And you just stick a lot of like coins in there and stuff like that. But then I don't know why, but like whenever I feel it, it's it always gives me like the tingles and everything like that, and it's very uncomfortable, and I hate it. It's stupid because well, when I was a kid, I used to help out my parents because they manage a gas station and whatnot, and then sometimes just to kill time, I'd be in the back and then I'd like wrap coins like all day and stuff like that. And then I guess like whenever I feel it, it's I don't know, it's like a traumatic experience, right? Because like like I get flashbacks and stuff, and then like you just feel it, and it's just like, oh, it sucks. I hate that. The second one, I think it's like my biggest pet peeve ever. I could just imagine that. So okay, so take this. Imagine this. You're watching a movie, right? And it's like great. The story is amazing. Acting's great. The dialogue is like amazing, and then you're like wrapped up in the story and everything. And then just when like there's like something climatic about to happen, you hear like someone whisper, and then they talk to you and they try to explain to you like, oh hey, do you know what's gonna happen or something? Or when they try to ask you a question in the middle of like something like really important, and it's like stupid. I hate that. That's like my biggest pet peeve ever. Like, oh my gosh, because like I'm like focused on the movie, and then like like please don't interrupt me. And yeah, there's this one time that it happened, uh, like a little bit recently. So I was watching VCN, and story is very intense, a little bit expected and whatnot, but still, it's like good story and stuff. And there's like this climatic moment with like the mother, and then like something happens, and then the next scene later they say like, oh, they're reading a note or something, and basically it implies that the mom has passed away and stuff. And then like during that time, like while they're reading the note, everything's quiet and everything, and then the whole audience was just like shushed, right? And then like I'm like, oh I hear people cheering up and everything. It was like a sloppy mess. And then I hear people, like one person behind me, and then they're like, is she dead? Is she dead? Is she dead? And they're just like, come on, guys. I'm trying to watch a good show here, and you know, you're interrupting me, and they're just like, please, I don't know. But yeah, I always hated that. And then I guess I can't really complain either. I used to do that too. Like I admit it. Like back when I was like younger and stuff like that. There'd be like I used to do this like with a lot of superhero movies because there's a lot of Easter eggs in them, and then like I like to point all that stuff out. And then my brother is the poor soul that used to be the receiving end of like all of my my Easter egg torment and whatnot. And then like there's this one time I was watching, I think it was Iron Man or something, and then like there was Agent Coulson and stuff like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, that's Shield. That means Shield and stuff like that. And then like he kept like telling me to shush and stuff like that. So I guess it's kind of like a negative response. And then like I don't blame him and stuff like that because it's like a really big part in the movie. And then yeah, I guess I kind of picked that up. And ever since, like whenever I watch a movie, it's always kind of like a ritual, no, not a ritual. It's like a habit, and like just to be entirely focused on the movie, and you're focused on like all the aspects of it and trying to appreciate it, and you're trying to make sure that you're not interrupted by it. But then sometimes it happens, and I hate that, but I hate it. Oh, okay, another thing too, I hate it. Like when people talk during TV shows and whatnot. I understand it if like you're like behind and whatnot, but then like you're always trying to speculate. I hate people who always call out like this person's gonna die or something. It's just like come on, just let the story run through, guys. Anyway, yeah. Well, those are my pet peeves: coin wrappers and talking during movies. If you guys do that just to spite me, oh my gosh, you guys are terrible people. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Take care, guys. Have a good week.